On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, the next level of Captivz eggs are here. Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Looking forward to these. Thank you Toy Monster International and Captivz for sending over a free promo box of eggs for us to open and share with you today. It's another fancy new collection of Build and Battle Dinosaurs themed from Chaos Theory, the all-new Netflix Jurassic World show continuation. I sure hope I can find my 4th grade project Allosaurus in one of these eggs, and then the supersized eggs are always very interesting. What are the new 3, the big 3 that are inside? Also, we have a squeak peek at a Captivz Epic Battles Rumble Cage. What squirrel got caught in there? Wow, that's pretty epic, so that's coming soon. So follow on in as we crack open a bunch of eggs and find a bunch of awesome Captivz dinosaurs.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please like,
Share! And Squirrel Live!
So there is much to share today for Jurassic World Chaos Theory Captivz Build and Battle Dinos. Obviously we start right into the main eggs. I'm all about the Captivz Build and Battle Slime eggs. Build and Battle usually featuring, hey, what could be stronger and what could look cooler. We'll start with this egg, why not? Egg go flying, egg go cracking open. Okay, peel away, peel away. I always have to be here when the new dinosaurs are hatching. It's gotta be slime. What color? What color are we gonna get? Oh, we're back to the blue Biosyn sign.
What?
Biosyn Slime. One of my favorites. I'm glad they're bringing this one back. It is so metallic. It is so chemical. It is so genetic. It is so Mr. DNA. And so, what can be our first dino in the wild animal pack? Always like the first pull, as it's gonna be original no matter what you do. Ah! Could it be a T-Rex? Maybe right to the start? I wonder. I think it is. So we're pulling a Tyrannosaurus Rex first today. Curious if there will be some differences from past series. No, Carnotaurus, don't eat our new Tyrannosaurus Rex. Head placement and tail placement. So I don't know, I feel like I've kind of seen this one before. What do we have for our Rex in the back? Here's a Rex in the back, one we've opened before. A little bit of update to the paint maybe. Now that we're out of color change, we're going back to the silver Jurassic World medallion piece on them, which I always like those in tagging our Captivz dinosaur, but pretty much the same. A little deeper brown, a little more muddy color on this one. Results always seem to vary from dino to dino. But pulling a T-Rex first is always exciting. The king of the dinosaurs, right? Now, if I can get him to stand, that's another story. Oh, she likes to stand in the Biosyn goo, of course. But we're gonna need this table space. We're gonna need this table space for our next egg, Rex. Ugh. Oh gosh.
what?
Let's check out the guide, see what's new. Okay, what do we got here in the guide? What do we have? The Tyrannosaurus Rex makes her return, of course, as we just pulled her. We've seen her before from the Jurassic Park line. A Ceratosaurus down below her. I don't recall pulling her from a series before, but may have. Giganotosaurus from Dominion is back. Pachyrhinosaurus, that feels new. Have to keep an eye out for her. Becklespinax, a totally Chaos Theory. We looked at a larger Becklespinax earlier. Suchomimus, that feels new. Bumpy, of course, you gotta have Bumpy if we're talking Chaos Theory, Camp Cretaceous, right? My 4th grade reported friend Allosaurus is here, so I'm most looking likely for an Allosaurus. A Nasutoceratops, I think we saw in episode 2 of Chaos Theory already. And an Atrociraptor Panthera. And next, Atrociraptor Tiger. And so there's only one rare, the Parasaurolophus, which I always say wrong, with a nice luminescent finish. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. Only one rare to find. Kinda wish they split them a little more, as this is the only one that's 6 points and the rest are 3. But most of the battling involves the aggression and intelligence. Woo! T-Rex is pretty aggressive. And then flipping over to the back of the guide for the supersized, we're gonna be looking for another supersized Tyrannosaurus Rex, Bumpy supersized, and a Pyro Raptor. One of my favorites in the color change was the color change Pyro Raptor. This one was a blast. Oh, and of course we have a quick how to battle guide that'll help you out a little more with the aggression and the intelligence and the height and weight. Use your cards that come with your dino to help you out with your stats. Okay, now that we've talked, T-Rex has now submerged itself in the Biosyn. Let's find another egg. Here's an idea. Pull from where it says pull. And obviously more slime packs. I love these slime packs, by the way. Just kind of keep them sealed and then use when you wish, so you don't have to open everything. Contain your slime back in the egg, of course. It'd be really fun if they would design some sort of like little lake feature playset. We could place the slime in and then have the dinosaurs congregate around. That's something to think about for Series 77. And, oh no way, did we find Giga? I think we found Giga, the Giganotosaurus, or sometimes also Giganotosaurus. I've heard it so many different ways, I just go with whatever rolls off the tongue that day. So awesome to see as our second pull. I can't believe we found this one. I kind of crossed this one off in my head of ever finding. I would have loved to have found this in color change, but I still have a few color change eggs to go through. I am still actively opening them. Most recently pulling this Kentrosaurus, very fun. The Giganotosaurus here, get that back ball joint in there, tightly, very nicely painted. He's always looking so dark and devious. The spine detail going down the back there, looking almost reptilian-like, existing in my hands. Alive. So way cool find. How does the Giganotosaurus stand? Oh, little tippy. Oh, there, we got him. Sometimes it takes a little pressure squishing to get those legs to flatten out. Well, Giga, take a Biosyn bath with Rex over there. Enjoy the chemicals. Let's check out our next egg. Liking the package design with these two. Darius looks so cool with his new jacket. Uh-oh, this is going to be one of those faulty pulls. This is called the helix pull. If you do this right, you can go spiral all the way up the egg and create your very own Mr. DNA. Hey everybody! And the satisfying pop sound, of course. So I'll just keep placing my slime packs over here. I've got quite a bit from color change. Anytime I need slime, I've got it fresh and ready to go. Got something else here. Got something else. What? Becklespinax! Am I just pulling these in perfect sequence right now? Exactly who I'd want to see in sequence. Becklespinax just checked out the large super dino in our previous Jurassic World Chaos Theory collecting. The Becklespinax is so fantastic looking. And like the predecessor we reviewed before, fantastic paintwork going on. Green, nice limeish spring clover green body with the spine up top in brown and a little bit of a red going on her head. This is a very well painted miniature dinosaur. Oh, I would have loved to have seen this one activate in color change mode. I just absolutely love the color change series. But this is looking good too. There's a good stance by her. What awesome pulls to start us off. I like her little muddy paws too. It's like she's like digging in the dirt looking for clamshells or something dinosaurs do. So what a pull, what an awesome pull. Definitely new. Hang out in the goop with the other two. First for this series. And shall we pull again? Oh, that was our best zip tie pull today. Must mean epic things inside. A little more slime, cool to the touch, good for a warm day. Yeah, can anybody identify based off the feet? Kind of mustardy. And, we have just maybe stumbled upon a rare. Do you see the bioluminescence on this one? I think it's just challenging me to say this one's name right? Here we go, Parasaurolophus. Am I close? Wow, What I like about, well, let me get the tail on first. What I really like about this is not the overdoneness of the bioluminescence, the rare luminescent. Looking closely, it's pinstripe painted just very lightly over the crest of the back, down the spine stripe there, and a little bit on the thigh leg. And it's just enough. Like sometimes you can overkill it and have the whole thing like, oh, it's a sparkle dinosaur. Kind of like what they did back in the early days of Captivz, like a full-on metallic color, which was a fun collectible idea. But this here is just a little more subtle and a little more scientific. And I like that approach. And again, a really nice stance pose. I do not think I have a Parasaurolophus in my collection from previous Captivz capturing. Maybe. I'm looking through bags today, and I've sorted them through collections, and I think this one's new to me, so this is a really fun one. What a cool pull, and this is in the rare category. 6 points! 6 points for me! Can we get this one to stand? Can we get this one to stand? She's on all fours, so it should be pretty easy. There we go. Oh, she's bending a little bit. Oh, we got her. I think we got her. Oh, and there's her card art showing off her nighttime luminescence. But again, they didn't put the stats on the card. But wait a second, can we like build something? Can we like connect these together? I think there's like a giant image that you connect, that you can kind of piece together, puzzle together. All right, great for the Parasaur. Got a couple more of these small scales to look for. Should be appearing everywhere at your local exclusive Walmart shelf. Uh-oh, I think I'm going to make another Mr. DNA Helix wrapper. Note to future Captivz release, make a spiral zip. Have the packaging look like Mr. DNA. Anyhow, okay, gots to wonder, are we going to continue this streak of awesome dino? So this one I don't see too much, and it's another new for us today. This is the Suchomimus, another slice of Spinosaurus, but with less spine. Whoa, painted really well. Wow, that's one thing they do better and better. I think each run with Captivz is just get some color separation between each one. This one has got some stripes. It's orange, mustard, ketchup, corn dog. That is a really cool looking Suchomimus. Funny, I always see these in so many different varieties. I don't really know exactly the stance and look. I know it's like a Spinosaurus, but minus the spine, usually with a nice long snout, some sharp, smaller type teeth for dipping into the water, grabbing a fish. But she kind of appears a little different each time I find a Suchomimus item. Don't see them very often, so it's cool to see added in. Man, just kind of muddy down the body. Got the logo medallion on chest. That's just another great pull for this series. What were her stats again, by the way? She'd be a good middle fighter at 5 aggression and 5 intelligence, so maybe you can kind of like split down the middle of several battles. She's not too strong, she's not too weak, so that's a good one to have in your dinosaur stratego. All right, I think this is our final poll today of these small eggs, and you know, everything has been wonderful. Got a great collection shared today with everybody. So obviously, I'd love to find an Allosaurus. If not today, I'll just keep looking. I'll give this series a good, healthy try over the next few months. More slime. Oh, we've got something from the land of the Triceratops. Was this the one that got its head stuck in a gas station sign? Bah! Yeah, it's the, oh, I have a tough time saying this, the Nasutoceratops we've seen in Chaos Theory, so pretty good. I can almost start really building a puzzle here, can't I? Well, where is she? Where did she go? Okay, so here's her body. Nice brown, burgundy striped body. Get the head on the right direction. Oh, it could be tricky with this one. Look at that head. Look at the nose. Very nice. And this side. Very good. Very good pull. Very lumbering. Nice. We had to pull. Was this our first herbivore today? We've been pulling a lot of carnivores. No, we pulled the Parasaur. So it's been carnivore heavy, but it is another herbivore for the day. So there we go with the basic egg, slime eggs, Captivz Day. Always Always a total chaos theory on table. We got the giant supersized egg up next. It's the big one, the supersized exclusive that looks right back at you. It just wants to hang out at your dinner table and maybe taste a few of your limbs, that sort of thing. Real nice guy. I'm preparing myself for another T-Rex. But I'd sure like to see a Bumpy too, or that Pyroraptor. Any and all inside. Did you catch a glimpse who it was? Did you catch a glimpse? This one puts us to work a little more. We've got the Biosyn Blue Slime, followed by the Volcanic Slime, and then chased by the Prehistoric Sand, which builds us what's under the card. What's under the card? I saw it for a second. Did you see it? I'm excited. I'm excited to share this one. Let's dig on through first the Volcanic Slime. Something warm and fiery to start us off. What could it be inside the Volcanic Slime? Ugh. Am I detecting feathers? Am I detecting feathers? Oh, it's one of my favorites. Ooh, look how boiling hot this is. Bah! Let's see if we can rescue our first piece of the puzzle. So if you're thinking Tyrannosaurus Rex, maybe not so fluffy right now. And Ankylosaurus, I don't know, that's probably not a part of. Love the fire slime. Good stuff. That's actually one of the reddest slimes I've seen for a while. I'm gonna have to try to preserve this stuff. This is a good one. It's got great consistency. It is not sticking at all to my fingers. It is sticking to itself. This is perfect. I'm gonna keep this bottled up in an egg. Hopefully it'll last a few years. So this stuff will team up with the blue Biosyn. Get this over here so it doesn't droop into my pool of Biosyn over there. It'll probably be very similar to what we pulled in the basic release eggs. Most likely the body of our dinosaur is in here too. Bah! Boo! Boo! Yummy. Oh dear. It's got the character guide. It's got the character guide. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, I'm so excited to share this one with you. Have you figured out yet who I pulled? This is the one I wanted to pull the most. So, lucked out there. I've pulled a few T-Rexes before in the larger eggs, so I was really worried I'd see another one. But this is entirely its own unique thing and looks fantastic in the Captivz paint and sculpt work. Ooh, how do you get the slime out of the... Okay, we got it. Alright, have you figured out who I pulled yet? I'll go one more, and if you're really slow to the punch, then maybe you probably shouldn't be a dinosaur collector. And I may have said this before, the prehistoric sand is my favorite part. Slime is fun, but dinosaur digging in sand is so much more accurate. And this sand is the most unique. Most likely we're gonna be looking for our head to our exclusive. Oh, it's got such a great feel. Ooh, it's so fluffy this time around. Sometimes it's dry. This is really fluffy. And we can excavate and excavate some more. Has a great facial expression on this one. Just laughing it up. Just laughing it up. And with all these extra slime container eggs, we can just place all this back into one of the eggs and keep it preserved nicely for any time. So what are we building here? What are we building? Did you guess it? Did you guess it? That's right. It's the Pyro Raptor, my favorite. Again, I earlier stated favorite in color change. It's just so radically different. Got a great color pattern on the color changer. This one a little more duller, but still super fantastic. Let's get a tail on there. Have to work on that. It's a little tight. Head on top, of course. Where else would it go? And our Pyro Raptor is built. So way cool to share a supersized dino today from Captivz. And such a unique specimen, the Pyro Raptor. Love the fluffiness with this one. The sharpened terror. The laugh it up head. The evolution of Velociraptor into Pyro. Trying to not keep this one from catching fire. What's the guide say for specs? So this Pyroraptor, high in aggression, I think it says 8 feet, and intelligence, I think we've got 9. It could be 10 though, it's hard to tell. Looking good. Glad to share that one. Also remember Bumpy and T-Rex out there. And so one more Captivz surprise for today. An early Squeak Peek at the Rumble Cage. Coming soon for Walmart this fall. We even have a push if you dare button. Do I push it? Do I push it? Oh gosh. Did you see that? Get in closer here. What is going on inside that cage? So for Captivz epic battles, over on the back, a lights and rumble roar cage for your T-Rex contain, and more fun with my favorite, Prehistoric Sand, collector cards and signage. And this is interesting right here. We've got a pen of caging. Is that inside here or is that inside future eggs? All right, let's get a look inside. What do we have? And the rumble cage is a rumbling. Watch out, squirrels. I would not get too close to that cage. I love how this thing is bouncing around. How does it do that? It's got a nice little weight. Oh, there we go, a nice little bouncing weight. It's always the simplest things that provide the best effects. There's our classic T-Rex yell. So certainly an awesome looking cage to fill in your Captivz with. Door opens how? Oh, just slide down. And I assume it's built for your largest of Captivz. We'll let our Pyroraptor take a look inside, and I think I see some end clips to attach on over a frame, but that is not included with this. That's probably a continuation of Captivz epic battles. But of course we do have this. What do we have inside our dino bag? Just itching to release itself. A bunch of T-Rexian things. So an Epic Battles green Tyrannosaurus Rex signage and heavyweight champ card. Don't think I've seen one of these in green, so that's a little different. There's always a little bit of a difference paint. And there she is. So when the Pyroraptor is done with her cage, I can throw her on in. Great looking T-Rex as always. And some funny signage. Caution, don't feed the dinosaurs, of course. Tyrannosaurus Rex spotted in the area. That says everything. Don't go near. This piece, not sure where this slides in. Maybe at the back of the cage, I'm not sure. And of course we have a Rex heavyweight champ card with T-Rex rivals Indominus Rex, Ankylosaurus, Carnotaurus, Velociraptor. I wonder if those will be represented in the Epic Battles scale for this cage. And some more of my favorite Prehistoric Sand. I'll just leave that fresh in pack for now. So you can't get more fun with this. I'm glad we're seeing some playset ideas now from Captivz. This is fun. And angry, like one side you see the silhouette of the Rex, and then on the other back side here you can see, well, our Pyroraptor inside. And like I was saying earlier, you gotta work on like a little pool, something to like pour our ooze in and have a lake. That would be really fun, Captivz. Hint, hint. And so that's Jurassic World Chaos Theory Captivz. Thank you Toy Monster International and Captivz again for the free sample pack. That was loads of fun. What dinosaurs did you guys find the most interesting today? If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrelive, a squammet, your favorite Captivz dinosaur you're looking for. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget we have a Squirrel Stampede merch out there like t-shirts, water bottles, and a non-dinosaur Landry squirrel. Thank you so much again for watching. That's what I have to say about that.